All right, guys, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me. So this is my new truck. This is my 2026 Chevy Silverado 2500HD. I just picked this up about a week and a half ago. I traded in my Cybertruck for this. I did a video on that. If you didn't see that one, I'll leave a link to that down below. But I owned a Cybertruck for the last 18 months, and I needed something that can tow, do truck things a little bit better. And this really fit the bill. So I want to give you kind of a tour walkthrough, give you some reasons why I bought this one versus other trims, other brands, and why I sold the Cybertruck, things like that. So let's dive into it. So this is the crew cab with the standard size bed. It's a 6.5 foot or a 6'10" bed, so kind of the standard size bed. Really looks really proportionate. Doesn't have, like, the cab size really matches the bed size. This has like the Trail Boss package. It is an LT trim, and it has like the Z71 off-road package on it. The Trail Boss package gives you all this blacked out badging and everything, which looks really good. So 6.6. It's the Allison 10-speed transmission on the gas engine. And the Trail Boss package gives you these black wheels, off-road tires, kind of these, they're the BF Goodrich KO3 tires, which I think makes it look really good. I don't have the desire to change out the wheel and tires. I'm just going to leave it like this. I think it looks good. So it's all kind of blacked out. The red recovery hooks on the front. It's got these nice big towing mirrors. These are not, they will flip in with a flip of a switch, but to extend them out, you just pull this and it extends out for towing, which makes towing really nice. This color is called Cypress Gray. It's like a greenish gray. Like in certain sunlight, you can see the green, and kind of right now when we're seeing like a little more shade, not as much light, the gray kind of pops out. So it's got a really kind of a unique color. I really like the color, how this thing looks. We'll go through all the packages and show you this. It does have like the power up and down tailgate. I've been towing with this a little bit here. It has, this one's packaged with some trailering cameras. It's got the 7-way pin there, black bumpers. And here in our bed. It also has the Gooseneck prep package. So it's prepped to do fifth wheel, and it's got a camera up there to kind of do, view the bed. The Trail Boss package comes with this spray and bed liner, which is nice. I'm working on finding a cover for this. So I've got a couple accessories I need to do. I have tinted the windows. That's really one of the only things I've done. I've added some floor mats to it, but pretty much stock here. Let me show you the interior here. These mirrors have these nice, like, kind of a double mirror. So this one's kind of fixed. This one you can move. So this shows your blind spot really nicely. It does have a camera here. When you're towing, you turn your blinker on. It shows you a view down the side of the truck, which makes it pretty helpful. Now, this being the LT trim, it is pretty loaded up for an LT trim. I'm glad that I got the LT because I wanted this bent, like, it's got the 6-seat version, so it's not the center console, it's the 6-seat version here. So there's six of my family, my wife and 4 kids. We can all take this when we go places, when we're towing places, towing the boat, things like that. So this flips up, center armrest here. This is pretty standard. Here's our kind of drive. There's like a mode selection. There's off-road and normal. It's got 2-speed transfer case, so high and low. 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel. And then we got our lights here. This is how you activate trailer mode. On some of the other like 1500s and even like my Suburban, you have to toggle here. No, and here you just push this for the trailer mode. It does not have, one of the few things it doesn't have is it doesn't have memory seats. So that would be right here. It doesn't have those. You probably have to get into the LTZ trim and higher to get that. Window switches. Push this button here. Mirrors will fold in. It does have like the heat package where you're getting like a heated steering wheel, heated seats over here. It does have adaptive cruise control too, which I was nice to see that on this trim here. Here we can toggle through the different menus. We can toggle over to the right, and we can view like information, music, navigation, maps. We've got our tachometer, speedometer there. This screen here, I just put in this mount. This is the bullet point mount. It actually mounts in this area right here, and you can move this around. This is a really solid mount. I really like this. I had this on my other other GMC Sierra. So I just have my phone mounting right there. We've got, looks like a lane departure, park assist, and then up and down tailgate, which is nice, up and down. Hill descent control, traction control, hazards, or the brake controllers right here, start stop there. All of the cameras are nice, all the different camera views. So front, rear, this is like up. This is like a view from the top, view from the bottom, side views, ball view, bed view. So I got a lot of great camera views here, great for trailering. This does have the leather seats. So let me show you guys the kind of the window sticker, so you can we kind of see the options here. So 26 Silverado 2500 Crew Cab LT 4-wheel drive, the color Cypress Gray, Jet Black, and then it has the V8 gas engine, 10-speed transmission. This is all the standard stuff. And then here we get into the options. So it's got the Trail Boss package. You can see what's included there. Trail Boss package includes quite a bit. It has the All-Star Edition. So it has all this stuff here. The Gooseneck prep package, the leather package, remote start, adaptive cruise, the convenience 2 package. So it has a sliding rear window, the heat package. So a lot of these are kind of added separately. And the Cypress Gray is a $400 option basically, and then power up and down. Tailgate, Z71 package. The 2-speed transfer case, 220 amp alternator. That's an upgrade. I think 175 is the standard. It has the rear wheelhouse liners, and it has a secondary battery, which I thought was cool. So there's 2 batteries under the hood. I'll show you that. MSRP rings in at $70,105 on this truck. If you want to get the diesel in this, the L5P Duramax diesel, it's another $10,000. So this would be $80,000 if I got that. I didn't think I really needed the diesel. I tow some, but not like every day, and this is not my daily driver, and so I'm driving my Tesla Model Y daily, and this is kind of like my truck for doing truck stuff. Let me show you under the hood here. It's not as loud as the diesel. One thing I really like is this is the I think the L8T they call this, that's the RPO code for this engine. Here's the 2 batteries here. So 1 battery here, and then we got 1 over there. So it's got kind of a dual battery system, and then the upgraded alternator, which would be good if you're doing stuff, you know, snow plow or other high electric need items. What I like about this engine is that it's a really robust V8 engine. It doesn't have any of the fuel economy stuff on. It doesn't have the active fuel management, displacement on demand, auto start stop. It doesn't have any of that stuff. The concern is not fuel economy. It's really just power and reliability. And I like that about this engine. I didn't want to deal with all of the... I plan on keeping this truck long term. I just don't want to deal with all the emissions, the DEF, all of the emissions equipment deal that they strap onto these new diesels now. And I think this is just going to be a reliable truck, you know, pretty low maintenance, just oil changes and things like that, and you know, just keeping the up on the maintenance on it. But I don't have to worry about like collapsed lifters that all the other GM does in their half-ton trucks and SUVs. You know, the 5.3 and the 6.2 that have collapsed lifters. I don't have to worry about that. So that's kind of went with the gas. Also, diesel is a lot more expensive than gas, and so even though this might get less MPG while towing, I think it makes up for it in just the diesel gas cost comparison there. Here's our back seat. Just have standard back seat. You got 2 vents, 2 outlets. We've got a 120 volt, and then we got these seats will flip up. There's storage under here. There's storage, each of those, and then we've got a pull down armrest there. A lot of room in this. This thing's got a lot of room. You can fit, you know, 5 big adults in this thing very comfortably. We put you know, 4 kids and 2 adults very easily. Just a small kit up there. It does have a full shoulder belt. Our gas fill here, capless gas fill. This is where the DEF would be, but it's this is gas, so we don't have to deal with that. One thing I want to show you here in the door jamb, GM does this on all their vehicles that can tow. They put on this sticker here the trailering information, how much it can tow, the payload. This thing has huge payload amounts here. So if we're looking at max payload, how much cargo, people, tongue weight this can haul, 3,490, almost 3,500 pounds of payload capacity. That's huge. Towing 16,000 pounds of conventional from the bumper, 1,600 pound tongue weight. Gooseneck, it can haul 18,380 pounds with a max tongue weight of 2757. So this gas engine really gets you, I think it gets you more payload capacity. Maybe the diesel pulls a little more on the bumper pull, like maybe that's a little higher on the diesel. But as far as the payload goes, that payload number is huge. 3,400 pounds for payload capacity. That's great for towing, cargo. Everything that goes in the truck counts towards that payload, and when you're towing something, you want to have a high payload capacity. So this is an impressive. These are some impressive numbers from this truck. So guys, this is the new truck. I'll do another video on like pricing and how the trade-in on the Cybertruck versus this went. I think I came out ahead on this. I got a really high value for the Cybertruck. They actually owed me money when for trading this in. They paid me to take this truck off their hands, which I was pretty excited about. So this is a cool truck, guys. Good looking too. I mean, the black, all blacked out with the Cypress gray. It's just a really good looking truck. So I'm excited about it. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching the video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the truck. We're gonna get a few more videos going here about. We'll do a financial overview, and then we're gonna do some towing with this and kind of put it to work. So, guys, thanks for watching the video. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.